So the Institute of Management Accountant is the principal organization for management accountants based in the United States. So it provides certifications for management accountants and financial managers. So the Certified Management Accountant certification actually is provided by the Institute of Management Accountants. It has 5 subjects which are listed above, and it was first given in 1972. If you would notice, the coverage of this certification, they are actually items that are covered under management advisory services. For the certification in financial management, which will give you the title Certified in Financial Management, you would also take the same subjects except for financial accounting and reporting, which is replaced by corporate financial management. So this was first given in 1996 by the same institute. So the Philippine Association of Management Accountants, this is actually not a counterpart of the Institute of Management Accountants from the United States, but a counterpart of the National Association of Accountants. So this is to professionalize the accounting practice in the Philippines. Aside from the Philippine Institute of Certified Public Accountants, this association is specifically developed for management accountants or accountants in the commerce and industry. So these organizations, including Institute of Management Accountants, are the ones responsible for further developing the knowledge of the people who are involved in this area of our profession. So they promulgate seminars and activities and short courses for the members to be further developed in this field of practice. So now we go to the management accounting and the business environment, the trends in management accounting nowadays. So management accounting is not just simply a reporting function in an organization. It is also detrimental to it is also critical to know management accounting information and management accounting in general, to involve management accounting across all functions in an organization for its success. Now, this is something that is present in our landscape nowadays because of the following factors. So there is an increasing global competition. So management accounting helps decision makers to cope up with global competition by providing timely reports. So management accounting should be geared towards providing those reports in a timely manner. So there are advances in manufacturing activities in which the management accounting should be flexible enough to adapt to such advances. So advances in information technologies, internet and e-commerce, new forms of management organizations that wherein the management accounting platform should be able to adjust in this platform so that they would still be able to determine responsibility in the organization without a significant shift in the process of management accounting. So focus on the customer. So before, it is something, it goes like organizations or companies provide and the customers take it, but now the customer dictates the market because of a highly competitive market, changes in social, political and cultural environment of business. So it also affects the business for when there are changes in the landscape within the area in which the business operates, whether locally or internationally. So a great example there is the is the high demand right now for vaccines as a result of change in the requirements in the market. Just in time. So from here up to some other slides, we will be discussing about trends and current focuses in management accounting. Just in time, what is just in time? It is a production system, also known as pull-it-through approach, in which they purchase materials and produce unit only as needed. So in here, the raw materials are purchased and they should arrive just in time. That's why it's called just in time. On the right time when the production will start and production will end, and then they would deliver such goods or products to the customer. So in here, in order to be able to achieve this type of system, we need to have a seamless ordering and delivery system. So here are the characteristics of a just-in-time system. It eliminates all activities that do not add value to the product or service. It has a commitment to high level of quality. Why is that so? Because in order for an organization to implement a just-in-time system, it should be sure as to the process that it has, that it will start and finish at the time that it is estimated to start and finish, or else your just-in-time system will not work effectively. So it eliminates all activities that do not add value to the product or service, because there is no storage time anymore, because the raw materials will arrive just in time when production will start. So if the system needs setting up, it should be set up before the materials arrive. So you need to have an exact time period as to when the materials will arrive, or else your just-in-time system will fail and you will have a specific end date. So the delivery should commence as soon as the product is finished. So what are the examples of companies that are using this system? So motor vehicle companies. So Toyota actually uses just-in-time. So they only produce the unit when it is requested. So it is the raw materials are procured only when production commences. So benefits of just-in-time: working capital position is improved by recovery of funds that were tied up in inventory. So in just-in-time system, inventory is not present because you will produce the unit only when it is ordered. So basically, the unit is already sold by the time that you start processing it. Throughput time is reduced, resulting in greater potential production and quicker response to customers. This is only possible because you need to have a seamless system in order for you to implement a just-in-time system, because you need to exactly start and finish as planned, or else it will fail. So just-in-time system is a result of a continuous improvement process in such a way that those non-value adding times or instances in a production line are eliminated one by one slowly, and until such time that there are no value adding activities in the production, even waiting time or queue time or ordering time. Areas previously used to store inventories are released, therefore they can be used for other productive uses as well. So since just-in-time eliminates or minimizes inventory levels, it does not require a large area for storing inventories. Lesser waste and more customer satisfaction, because as mentioned, we can only implement just-in-time when we have perfected our production process, where the delivery of the raw materials arrive just in time for production, and production starts just in time and ends just in time as planned, and such. Like for example, you will say to your customer, or your unit will be ready in 10 days. So you should be ready on the 10th day to release that unit to the customer, or else your system is failed. What is total quality management? It is a technique in which management develops policies and practices to ensure that the firm's products and services exceed customers' expectations. So in total quality management, you are customer centered, and you have a systematic problem solving using teams made up of frontline workers. In here, you do not just focus on one area, you focus on all the aspects of the products and service that you provide to the customer. So that is how total quality management works. It does not only focus on the product or on how fast we can give it. We also consider all other aspects of the product that adds value to it. Next is process reengineering. So when we consider process reengineering, we look at the entire process of the organization and see where steps that are unnecessary are present, and if we are able to eliminate such steps. So in here, it is a cost reduction technique or approach that eliminates those unnecessary or duplicating tasks. So when we do process reengineering, we actually create a competitive advantage, because in effect, we are minimizing or shortening the process time because we are eliminating non-value adding tasks or activities. Re-engineering is a process for creating competitive advantage in which a firm reorganizes its operations and management, often with the results that jobs are modified, combined, or eliminated in total. So there are certain organizations that downsize as a result of process reengineering because they suddenly discover tasks that are duplicating in nature and can be combined. So a business process is in any series of steps that are followed in order to carry out some tasks in a business. So what are the steps of process reengineering? So in here, the business process should be diagrammed in detail. Why do we need to diagram the business process in detail? Because that is how we identify the tasks that are non-value adding or considered redundant for the organization. Because every business process should be justified on whether it is necessary for the business, and when it is not, it should be eliminated or combined with another function as necessary. So the results in here, process is simplified because of the elimination of duplicating functions. Process is completed in less time because there is no need to undergo multiple levels because the process is shortened. Costs are reduced because of such, and opportunities for errors are reduced because it will undergo less process, less steps.